Good morning, you guys. So as I was editing this video, I did realize that I did not have an intro. So here is my intro. So I do apologize. But in this video, you guys are going to see how I dehydrated my onions. I did decide to use the bulbs as well, the little bulbs, and add that to my onion powder. And so pretty much this is me showing you that. So sorry about the non-intro. I hope you like the video. Okay, so what I did is I just cut the onion bulbs off and I chopped up the tops, the green tops, and I was very picky on what I kept and what I didn't, because whatever, all these scraps are going to the chickens, so they're not going to waste. But there was a lot of things, if you see, I just didn't want in my powder, so I just chopped it up randomly, big, small, and I'm going to start putting it in my dehydrator, but I'm going to do it in a different kind of way. This time I am going to start by the top, loading it on the top, and then just bringing them down when they're full onto here, and you'll see. So let's do that. I'm just going to do like a thin layer of the onions. Try and not overlap them too much. And let me tell you, my eyes, you guys, just from the tops, my eyes are whoosh, crying. Alright, so, sorry it's so jiggly, this video, you guys. I was too lazy to go outside and grab my stand because it's in the garden. I just wanted to get this done, but I want to show you what I was doing. So yeah, I'm going to keep it kind of like that. There's enough airflow through most of it, I think. And we'll see how it progresses. So we're just going to layer it, and then I'm going to move all this cooked stuff that's going to the chickens over. And then I'm going to put it down here, and then I'm just going to load them. Oh, we got some that didn't make it on this one. That's okay. We will just... Now I know I'll probably do it a little bigger so they don't fall through. But my plan is to chop these up when I get down to the last tray, because the last tray is the closest to the heat element. That way these get down around the same time these are, because these are thicker than these. These are really, if you could see, they're very hollow and not thick at all. So I'm going to get going and doing that, and I'll be back. Alright, so I did chop up all the onions, but I wanted to show you, this is the biggest one we had, and look at that, you guys. I can't believe I grew an onion. But anyways, so I did just chop them up in discs, and I'm putting them on the very bottom because that's where it gets the hottest. So hopefully, and I don't know if doing this in the house is the best option. We might have to bring this outside, but this was all the scraps. This onion I chose not to use, but you can tell how it was forming. It just somehow stopped wrapping all the way around. But these are the skins. Obviously they didn't get to cure, so they do look a little different than if they cured from the grocery store. But now we're just going to layer this on here. Okay, let me just move this forward. And then I think I might put this outside. I'm not sure. I got one more, and I got onion pieces all over the floor, all over the counter. Oh Lord. Alright, so it is loaded down with onion tops. Have these going, then I chopped up all the rest for pesto and to dehydrate this. And then I chopped up all these. These I'm going to put in the freezer, so that way I can just take a handful and put them in whatever I want to put them in. So that's what we're doing right now. And this is going outside because my house is really strong of onions. Alright, so the onion tops I just put in a regular freezer bag, try to get as much air out as possible. I did just label it and put the month and year on it. And these I'm just going to put a cloth over it, and these will be taken care of tomorrow. It's getting late and I don't have all the ingredients for the pesto, so tomorrow I plan on coming back and showing you how to do the pesto. And this is the bowl of all the scraps that I'm actually going to go feed to the chicken. So the chicken's going to have a nice little dinner tonight. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, so I just, it is about noontime the next day. And these were left outside. I did this outside because of the smell. And can you hear it? I'm sure you can. So these are dry. So I am going to put them in my magic bullet, because that's all that I have for a grinder, because I don't think a food processor will work. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just do this and I'll be back. Alright, so about what, 2, almost 3 trays fit into this. I'm gonna get my bullets, plug it in. Alright, let me get the top for this. It's just the regular. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Doing this with one hand is not easy. There we go. Alright. Hold on. Alright, I got it working. So it is about chopped it up. So let's see how fine we can get that. And then we're going to put it into a little jar. So I'm pretty sure that I won't even fill up this jar. So let's just check out what we got. The smell really doesn't smell that strong of onions, actually. Did chop it finely. We actually might. We might actually fill this up. So that's the first spout. Let me just finish this up. And then we're just gonna add these to these and put them back out on the dehydrator. I wanted to bring you guys back on to show you the actual onions. They are for sure dry, but some of them got a little toasted. So this one's a little hard, but hopefully that will happen in the dehydrator. But fill this up. Okay, so I loaded all these trays, and I did heavy load it. I want to try and see how it does loaded like this. I use about half the bowl, and so this half is going to be my last one, because you guys look at, I already got almost, but look at the color difference. Isn't that crazy? Because that has the top half has the onions in it. So just FYI, that's kind of cool. But I will shake that up. But anyways, it definitely smells like onions, which is really good. Like not like overbearing, not like overpowering. Like if you were to buy it from the store, it's very mild smelling. So I'm curious on the taste. But anyways, so I'm gonna stick this on. Probably won't be done until tomorrow after I get out of work. So I'm gonna put this outside, and then the rest of this will be made for the onion top pesto that I'm gonna do. I am leaving this here because I am not gonna wash it and just to get it dirty again tomorrow. So I'm not using that at all. So that way we can just do this tomorrow after I get out of work. So off it goes, and then I'll be back to make the pesto.